Hi, I'm Steve Owbridge, and people often ask me about my story, you know, and many people have heard it, and I just thought I'd share it kind of on video because I've never really done that before. So, you know, I'm a vice president within Genistar, a financial education company, and you know, around about sort of 10 years ago, I was what I'd like to call a money expert. And what I mean by that is I was an expert at spending money. I mean, I know there's probably a lot of you think, well, hey, I'm an expert at spending money too. I was so good at spending money, I didn't spend my money. I used to spend Visa, MasterCard, American Express's money, and I managed to accumulate personal debt of around £95,000. So I was pretty great at spending money. Now, don't get me wrong, I had a great time accumulating that debt. I mean, I had a Cartier watch and Gucci cufflinks, and I you know, lived a really nice lifestyle. I had an Armani suit and all these label things, and there's nothing wrong with those things. But for me, I was living a lifestyle way above my means, and it was great for a while because everyone thought I was successful, I was a somebody. The problem was all my money was going to pay debt, and one credit card was paying the other credit card off, and I was using, you know, MBNA checks to pay the other credit cards off, and then I was doing balance transfers and consolidations and everything I could do until eventually I maxed everything out. They wouldn't lend me any more money, and now they wanted the money back, so that was the tough thing. And so I was paying back, and then they started putting the interest rates up, and then it became really tough. And I remember just not having any money. You know, my money would go in on the first, go out on the second of the month, and that was it. I was living hand to mouth for the rest of the month. And I remember it was just tough. I remember one day I remember opening my cupboard, and there was just literally rice and butter in there. That was all that was in my cupboard, and it reminded me of that nursery rhyme about old Mother Hubbard whose cupboard was bare. I remember going into a shop with like 1s and 2p's from my kind of change pot to buy milk. I didn't have any other money, so I raided my little bottle with money in it and like coins, and I kind of went in the shop and I put it down the counter really covertly because I was a bit embarrassed. It was all these, you know, coppers, and I remember that you know, I was just a bit embarrassed already, and I was being very quiet. And then the lady does that thing where they count it off the counter like this. And I just remember thinking it seemed so loud, and you know, I was embarrassed. And then we struggled with our business. We had to make people redundant, and I just didn't know how to fix things. And I remember kind of going home, standing in my kitchen and just crying. I mean, I just thought, I mean, I'm the guy that can fix things. I'm the solution-oriented guy. I'm the problem solver, but I couldn't see a way out of this situation. And thankfully, I found Genistar. I started to learn the things that we teach, the financial education principles. And I know you've all heard the saying that knowledge is power, but actually it's the application of knowledge that's the real power. And I began to apply the principles we teach rather than just learn them. Long story short, I became debt-free within just a few years. You know, now I'm very blessed and fortunate that I get to spend my time equipping people, training people, and helping them to achieve their goals and dreams in reality instead of just in theory. And that excites me to have that kind of time freedom and relative financial freedom to be able to spend the time doing the things I love, helping people, spending time with my family, and just really having a pretty awesome life. Somebody asked me recently, they said, wow, you must work really hard. And I said, well, you know, I don't feel like I work at all. You know, I do what I love, and the saying goes, as the saying goes, you know, if you find something you love, you'll never work another day in your life. And you know, thankfully I'm able to do that. So just thought I'd share that with you. Really excited. Again, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Also, a big shout out to my little boy who's got his own channel. So look up Micah Motivates, and you know, we're going to be putting a few more things on there for him too. He's like a little 9-year-old that's excited about helping people, and you know, just like his daddy. So thanks for watching, and yeah, subscribe. It's kind of somewhere below. All right, take care. Have an awesome week. Bye-bye.